All right, so think about the cycle, right? The cycle is, okay, I grew up in low-income housing, you know what I'm saying, going through roaches, rats, junkies, fighting, shooting, all that. I can't wait till I be able to get to that point where I can get me a house. Boom, finally get me a house. Now I get me a house, I'm living in that house, and now I got to put in extra work, extra time with my job or my business. I got to make this and make this profit to be able to stay in there. Now I never get to spend any time inside of my house. Okay, so now I need to figure out a ways that I could afford the way to live in this house and also spend more time in my house. Now all I do is spend time in my goddamn house. I need to get the fuck out of my house. Now I want to go travel. Now I want to go outside. Now I want to be outside and have fun. And then I get caught up in that cycle. Now I'm sick of being outside and having fun and I can't find it. You get the cycle? This shit is really what's fucking us up. That cycle is the matrix within the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Then you got another inner matrix within yourself. It's like, this is what's keeping us from understanding. This is what they talk about when you dealing with karma, right? You building up a certain level of karma, dealing with your sense perception, your sensory systems. So you running towards everything that seems to be pleasurable. Then you get there, and that same thing what brings you pleasure brings you fucking pain. This is the cycle of what they call Maya, the illusion. You running from one to the next, the same thing people do with relationships, running from one to the next, one to the next. It don't matter what gender you like or not, it's the same shit, because it's an inner thing going on. You haven't found the real peace that exists within, the real joy that's within, that can never be on the outside. The thing about that shit is, it's simple. We don't have time. No, we do have time. We don't take the time to sit and try to realize, what the fuck is it? Who the fuck am I? What the fuck am I? That's how we get caught up in what they call samsara, which is the cycle. And it's not just, it's every goddamn body. Everybody has this inner dealing with the battle. It's just even more predominant now that we live in a capitalist society. That's just what the fuck it is. I'm looking at you. Well, I'm looking at me. Motherfucker, and you me. What the fuck is it? At what point do you stop? When you die? And then figure out like, man, damn, I wish I would've. What they say, gold chains or rusted metal chains or iron chains don't make no difference. They still chains. Still chains, bro. I always tell y'all this story that an old head told me. Told you I met the nigga who owned 24-hour fitness. And what he told me was some very simple but very profound shit. The things that you own end up owning you. If I can give you any piece of advice, is what he told me. We had a deep ass conversation. If I can give you any piece of advice, it would be that. Know what you're doing. Because we get enslaved to the things that we end up owning. And ultimately, we don't own none of this shit. Live your life. He ain't say I want to give you. Live your life. So the thing here can become what they call selfless actions, which is called karma yoga, right? Especially if you see God in everything, right? What does that mean? When I'm giving a crackhead $3 because he want a beer, it don't matter. I'm giving God a beer. I don't need to be selfish in what I think is right and what I think is wrong. That ain't got shit to do with me. If I got it, I'm giving it. You see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker a Christian and I'm an occultist, I don't give a fuck if you talking about Jesus, nigga. I'm still talking to God. You ain't got to know it. I don't need you to subscribe to my mental aspects or my mental aspirations of what God is, nigga. It's selfless. When you're doing shit that pleases you only, God damn it, that's selfish. Think outside the box.